everyone, this is Henk, and in this video I'm gonna explain how I sync my audio recorded on my Roland V drums, and how I'm gonna sync that with my video recorded using a Sony Handycam digital video camera. So we first start with, of course, recording itself. I'm not gonna explain how I record my video and audio because I assume that's something that people can understand themselves. But what I'm trying to explain in this video is how I'm then gonna sync up my audio track together with the video. And obviously the starting point is that when you record your audio separately from your video, you get the best quality, but also you get something that is out of sync almost by default. So how I'm gonna bring those two tracks in sync is something I'm gonna explain right now. I just started the audio track that I recorded using my Roland TD9 connected up to a 80-roll UA25 audio capture device that is linked to my PC, and the piece of software that I'm using to record the audio is called Sonar Home Studio. I'm using version 7, which is the latest version, and it's from a company Cakewalk. So the first thing I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna stop the audio. As you can see here, this is the track, and the way it's set up is the input device is, as I mentioned, my 80-roll UA25, and also my output device is the 80-roll UA25. So let's import the video that I captured and saved as a AVI video file. So I go to File, Import Video, and here I have the video. Important to notice is that when I import my video, I don't import the audio stream that is recorded by my video recorder or my Handycam, because I don't want to use that. I'm going to use the audio that is recorded using the external capture device. So I deselect this one. So let's open it up. What you see then is basically a window where I can start the video. Here you can see it. And as you can probably hear, I'll just turn up the music a little bit louder, it's not in sync. So let's stop this one for now, and let's go to the track view. So as you can see now, I have two tracks. I've got one with the video and one beneath with the audio. So first of all, you need to find a reference point, and the reference point that I'm gonna use for this one is the first time I hit the snare drum. So if you go back to the video window, it's basically, you can hear the music as well. I'll just turn it up a little bit. So just one more time. So here I hit the snare for the first time. So that's sort of the reference point that I need to find. Well, in order to do that, I'll just bring in this. In order to do that, I can browse basically frame by frame by using the right cursor, and as a reference it's 4 seconds, 18 frames. And as you can see, this is where I hit the snare drum the first time. So as a reference point, and that's very important to see, is I see 4 seconds and 23 frames. So that's something to keep in mind. Then I go back to the audio track, and the audio track I restart it again. As you can, I'll just zoom in a little bit. Here it is. As you can see, probably somewhere around here is when I start hitting the snare drum. So let's play it. So what I basically need to do is I need to check what time on this audio track I'm hitting the snare. And I think that, let me just zoom in a little bit. So it's probably around here. So it's 3 seconds and 11 frames. So what I need to do then is I need to basically take the difference between the 4 seconds 23 and the 3:11, and that gives me 1 second and 12 frames difference. So then I can use a trick, or an option I should say, from the Sonar software, and let me bring it up. It's called the trim in time, and the trim in time is here, and it basically, here is where you tell the video to kick in from the start. So if I take the difference between the two time periods, I get 1 second and 12 frames. So let's choose 1 second and 12 frames. So let's bring up the video again. So I have to rewind it. And let's start playing again. And as you can see now, the audio and the video is in sync. So the only other thing I need to do now is I basically need to, let me just zoom in. The only thing I need to do now is I need to choose File, Export, Video, and I can select any file name that I want, and I save as Video for Windows file, and that's it. So it basically only takes an average of, I would say, 5 minutes to bring the audio and video in sync. Well, I hope this has been helpful, and let me know what you think and if you have any other questions. Okay, goodbye.